Hello and welcome, Life Path Sevens, to my reading. My name's Jackie and my channel's Romany Tarot. So, of course, this year I'm doing something completely different. Well, I think it's completely different anyway. I'm doing life path numbers. I do, obviously, there's two ways of adding up your life path number. So, the first way is adding up the whole date of birth. I like this. I like to do it this way, where you just take the day you was born. All right, so your birthday. So those of you born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th of any month. All right, so we're not doing star signs. We're doing life path numbers. So of course, number 7, the 7th, the 16th is of course 1 and 6 is 7. So that make your life path 7, and of course 2 and 5. 5 add 2 is 7. All right, so they're the numbers. So the 7th, the 16th, and the 25th. All right, secondly, my life path sevens, you are the house of Neptune. All right, so if we're looking for some words here for the house of Neptune, so we'd be looking at words like imagination, emotions, illusion, glamour, and the House of Neptune also covers photography and the film industry as well. Anything to do with films, photography. We could also look at words like escapism. We can look at being very sensitive, very seductive energy, addictive energy as well. Maybe a little bit of paranoia and very receptive. But this type of energy as well is very artistic, and it also deals, the House of Neptune always also deals with overseas tradings or dealings as well. All right, so that covers the House of Neptune. So I'll just put that back. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull an oracle card now. We're going to pull from 3 different decks. So the first oracle card for my, let's see what's going on with my number 7. And let's have a look and see what comes out. So the first oracle card for number 7. Let's give them a good shuffle. Right, what do we have for the 7th? The 7th of any month. What do we have for the 7th of any month? Whatever month you was born. Right, nothing's popping out, so I'm just going to give them a cut. Right, so you have number 7. You have imagine. All right, so we're talking about the imagination. All right, so sort of bringing something down, something in your mind. Number 7, something that's that you're thinking about. It's about bringing it down to earth. All right, with this card. So you have to imagine that you already have something, or bring it into reality. Bring it down to reality. All right, so let's have a little look at that number. So that is from the Wisdom Oracle. So there we go. Sorry if it goes out of focus. So let's just see what that card says. So we have imagine. Just give me a sec. Right, imagine, page 76. 76. Okay, imagine. So the essential meaning of this card is turning imagination into manifestation. Let's have a look. Show you the card first. There you go. Right, turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imaginary and feelings, creativity and illusion. Now, it's funny this card's come out after me telling you all about the Neptune card, all right? So it's all about imagination, illusion. And I also just want to say with the Life Path 7, you do have a secondary number, and it's number 2. Maybe a bit later on in the readings, I might explain why at some point, okay, but not just at this moment. But anyway, you do have a secondary number, and this is the number 20, which is, if you take the 0 away, it's the number 2, if I can speak today. So yeah, so imagination, illusion, All right, so it's about bringing something, imagining something, and pulling it down, getting it down there, onto firm, firm footing. All right. Okay, so also with this card, let's have a look. Sorry, I haven't finished. Of course, I haven't. So the Oracle message says, who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can, I'm a terrible loud reader. If you can imagine, if you can imagine, or if you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time day Spend time daydreaming, board fashioning a vision board to help you see the goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. What did I say at the beginning? Okay. Um, let's have a look right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief. As soon it will become your belief. Oh, what's that with me today? And soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world, as if by magic. All right. So yeah, so it's bringing something down. Sort of planting that seed maybe as well. Start sort of visualizing something. Okay, so let's have a look. So 16th, what's going on with you? Those of you born on the 16th. So I'm going to pull from the spirit animal. So let's have a look. What spirit animal do you have, number 16s? Don't get stuck on one card if you're the 7th. Maybe number 16 will resonate with you, or 25. It's all about the life path 7, all right? So don't get too fixated. And also, I just want to say, don't get too fixated on what I say, because if it doesn't resonate with you, I don't want you to start worrying and wondering. Do you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't fit, then don't take it. Only take what resonates and what fits for you, okay, number 7s? Right, so let's shuffle these. So we've got the spirit animal. What do we have for the 16th? Those of you born on the 16th, from the spirit animal. What do they want to tell you? What do they want to say? The 16th. Oh, Orc Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. All right, that's number 32. So that's number 5. Okay, so let Spirit be your guide. So something here, because it adds up to the number 5, because I am pretty stuck on numbers, of course, as you may realise eventually at some point. I am quite hung up on numbers. So this is number 5. Usually a 5 is a challenge, all right? So it's about, maybe it's time to take action here on something, all right? Let Spirit be your guide here in some aspect of your life. So if we look at Orc Spirit, let's just have a little read of that card for you, number 16s. So we have Orc Spirit, number 98. Right, Orc Spirit, let's have a look. So, Oracle message here is flying high above the landscape. The Orc sees both the big picture and the small details. Can you see that? Sorry. And the small details. Observes the rain and the pond as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss anything. When Orc Spirit arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages from Spirit that can appear anywhere in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Orc Spirit asks you not to dismiss the signs that Spirit is sending to guide you. Lately, there we go. There we go. So lately, Have you been hearing the same word or song, or coming across the same symbol here and there, and in the strangest places? Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your query, or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, or other places where or other places where repetitive numbers or words show up for you to notice. Pay attention to animals that appear for you and connect with their symbolism. Spirit wants to communicate and reaches out again and again. When Orc Spirit appears, it is a sign to listen. All right. So there's a little message there. So these are your Oracle card messages. So let's have a look. 25. Okay, so those of you born on the 25th. So let's have a look. So we're going to pull from the Quantum Oracle now for you 25. So those of you born on the 25th. What do we have? 25. My 25s. Right, nothing's falling out, so let's cut the cards. What do we have for 25? Oh, planning and action. I did say there could be a slight challenge with that 16 there, but also making a plan and taking some action on something as well. You've got the planning and action card here. All right, so needing to sort of map something out, some sort of vision. Did I say that here with the Imagine card? Sort of map something out, sort of make a plan. I've some sort of sequence to whatever it is that you're doing. All right, so I have some sort of some sort of agenda going and a plan where you do things in sort of order, and I'd say don't sort of differ from any sort of pathway, if that makes sense. Yeah, stay on the path and sort of just know what you're doing. That's what I want to say. Just know what you're doing and what your plan is. All right. Planning and action. Then obviously take action on it. Once you know what the plan is, start taking action on it. All right. So this is the energy. So that's the energy that your 25s are in. You have some planning to do and you need to take action, or you will take action. Okay. So let me just put these oracle cards aside and let's pull some tarot cards now. Okay. Right. So what do we have? We're pulling some tarot cards from the Lucid Dreams for beginners. So I just like the artwork on these cards. Number 7s as well. They have some really weird dreams. Just want to say, I am a life path 7. I'm the 16. All right, but I do have some really, really weird dreams. Some you couldn't make it up. Really fascinating and unusual dreams as well. So let me know, number 7s, if you have some really far out dreams there going on in the dream world. I mean, in your dream state, the unconscious. Right, what do we have? Okay, let's cut the cards and let's pull first for 7. Okay, number 7s, what's going on with you? Let's have a look. So your first card is the Page of Cups. All right, so some sort of a gesture. I want to say gesture coming in here. All right, of course, cups. Remember that watery feeling of Neptune as well, and this Imagine card. So this could be to do with your emotions. All right, expressing something. All right, so this is a beginning. The page is like the start of something as well. A little bit. I consider it as the page is slightly a bit like the aces, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's like the start. It's a gesture. All right, so making that gesture in something here. All right, so dreaming. Of course, we have the dreamer here as well. If we look at the wording on this card, We also have the inner child, intuitive messages, curiosity, possibilities, and head in the clouds. All right, because we do that comes through very strongly here, where you're really thinking about something, you're really thinking a lot, you're really daydreaming or really imagining something, you really want something to be real in your life. All right. So let's see the next card. Oh, so we have another page. All right. So we have the page of Pentacles. All right. So some sort of when a page comes in with a pentacle, we're looking at maybe your finances, your stability here in some way. This could also be somebody around you, a younger person. Younger, it could be a daughter, a son, whatever. But yeah, maybe a child of yours or a grandchild, but somebody coming in really proud of some sort of achievement here. All right. It's making them very happy, but they have something also to offer you in some way. It doesn't have to be money or anything like that. It could be something else that they really want to share with you. I hope I'm making sense. Let's just see what your third card is. Okay, struggle, overwhelm, defensiveness. Anyway, the for me, the with this card, I feel that the Nine of Wands in reverse is maybe you feel like giving up on something, or you have sort of give something up in your life. All right. So whatever that is for you, you're not doing it anymore, or um, I just feel with this energy, it's more of a little nagging feeling because of the positivity of your pages here, your two pages. This is positive. This is offering. You have something to offer. Somebody else has something to offer you. All right. Apart from the emotions and the feelings, this is something that's more to do with. This could be to do with work, money, possessions, anything like that, gifts, but also an offer in what can I say, in relationships as well. But you do have, if it is anything to do, just for some of you, if it is anything to do with a relationship, you still have your guard up for something that happened to you in the past, um, where someone may have been very immature in the way they dealt with, let's just say, a relationship, for example, the way they dealt with a relationship situation. There might have been quite a lot of immaturity here with the person that you was dealing with. All right, and that's really a reason for you, that you feel is a reason for you to keep your guard up in some way, and maybe a bit dubious of who you let into in your life, in your circle, in your clan, anything like that. So let's have a look. Anyway, let's move on to number 16. What's going on for 16? I'm curious. This has come up a lot in these readings this month. So, of course, I'm reading for the month of February, whenever it is. And it doesn't have to be February, it's just the month that I'm doing the recording. So, whenever it resonates. But we do have, again, we have this Four of Swords, and it's come up for a few of the numbers. So, here we're looking at rest, relaxation here in some way, meditation, renewal, solitude, gathering your thoughts, retreat, self protection. So I do feel that you keep yourself to yourself here. Doesn't just have to be for number 16s. This can be a continuation here of the reading as a whole for number 7. All right. So sort of for you 16s, you're holding back on something here. Okay. And I feel there's a lot of thinking going on here. So you're really thinking about something. You could be thinking about a few things or a few people, whatever it is for you, that mind is really working overtime, thinking back on things, thinking you're better off in your own company, in your own space, anything like that. But let's see where this is going. Okay, so we do have the Five of Swords in reverse. So this is all about putting up a fair fight. This is about peace after troubled times, all right? Making amends, reconciliation, past resentment, regret, remorse, cutting loose from something, okay? So I feel possibly peace after some sort of trouble here. And we see the peace in the Four of Swords as well, and the Five of Swords in reverse. All right, so some sort of peace after trouble, making amends. Let's see what else we have. I just feel that you're tired of fighting your corner. That's how I'm feeling. So let's do this intuitively now. So of course, a lot of thought going on here. You're just not putting up this fight anymore, and that's not a bad thing at all. Maybe that's a good thing for you, because you need your peace of mind and you need to be settled in yourself. So why do you have to keep fighting everyone's corner, or why do you have to keep putting yourself forward for any sort of conflicts that go on around you or in your life in general? But anyway, let's have a look. And of course, we have the Tower in reverse. All right, so you've had a Tower moment, quite obviously, and it's left you in retreat mode. All right, number 16. Whatever this Tower moment is, it could be something really traumatic, it could be something that might seem minor to others, but it is a major thing to you. All right, but the Tower, of course, is all about false foundations, and needing to build up from that false foundation, building something more solid for yourself. All right, um, something that's yours, something that's your own. We could have fear of change here, because the words on this card is fear of change, adverting disaster moment has already passed, oppression, carelessness, negligence, apathy. All right, so we have them sort of words on here, but just generally, I feel that you've been through some sort of battle, whatever that battle is for you. It could be physically, it could be probably emotionally in the mind. I'm getting here with this 16. All right, so an emotional battle. All right, and of fearing, you fear things, you think about things a lot, and you fear the changes that could occur, or that are about to occur. All right, what happens when something changes? So let's move on. Let's have a look now at our 25. 25 impulse. So we have the King of Wands here. So you're dealing with something here, or your energy is one of maybe impulsiveness or restlessness. All right. And the words on this card is also forceful, domineering, a weak leader, vicious, powerless. If we're talking about a person, then we're talking about someone who's a little bit reckless or ruthless in some way, someone who's a little bit domineering in some way, someone who's very pushy and pushes their way forward. But with the planning card, planning and action, so it's time to take some sort of action towards this, I'd say, energy that's around you. Or maybe you feel that maybe this could be you. It depends. It could be you, it could be someone else. But let's move on. We have judgment in reverse. So unfinished lessons, self-doubt, self-loathing, ignoring, resisting the universe, self-doubt, failure to learn lessons. I feel this is someone hasn't learned their lesson here in your life. All right, so somebody that maybe you're separated from, divorced, or whatever, whatever your situation is, there's just somebody that just doesn't learn their lesson. And you're not, yeah, definitely action, Knight of Swords. You're definitely not tolerating this sort of energy anymore. All right, it's planning, it's action. The Knight of Swords is all about action. All right, fast thinking. It also says on here direct, a little bit impatient, focused. So it's about staying focused. So if anything, I would concentrate on your planning and action. Okay, my number sevens. I'm sure this video is going to turn off very, very soon. So let's quickly have a look at a romance angel. Just want to get one for you. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. That could be in a positive or a negative way. All right, so you take that where it resonates. Okay, number sevens, and I'll leave that there with you for now. I do appreciate you listening. I wish you all the best of luck, and I'll be back soon. Bye.